we are delighted to be joined by one of the 5 Peppercorns actors today, Amelia, and we're delighted to be joined as well by the producer Holger and director Christian, and we are so thrilled to be able to have your film at the festival. So if it's okay, we'll just begin with Holger, just from a producing point of view. How did the film come to be, and what was your experience getting it off the ground?
Yeah, we started 3 or 4 years ago, and I went to Northern Ireland with Christian and Dirk, the writer, and we saw this stunning coastline in Northern Ireland, and we were so impressed. We were overwhelmed, and so we decided to come over to make some days of our shooting there.
That is excellent, and audiences certainly locally will be thrilled to see our beautiful landscape and coastline in the movie. And Christian, then from a director's point of view, did that help very much in terms of having the beautiful location to visualize and to bring the story to life from a director's point of view, and the whole adventureness of the film against the Northern Ireland backdrop at the start?
Yeah, this was really great because we in the film it's about about waste and garbage and all this stuff, and we of course wanted to have another. We wanted to put against that like great nature and give it an adventurous touch, because basically it's an adventurous movie, and it has to be close to the sea also because it's about water. So Ireland had all this. It had adventurous nature right close to the sea, and because that's what the movie is about, it's great to let the movie start there. And since the movie in the end puts also a point that the whole message is a global message, it's good that we can give it this a little bit this global touch, and it's not just a story that is placed in a little village in Germany, but which actually concerns everybody in the world. And of course, if I may say that we have a little bit, the movie is a little bit James Bond with kids. It's a little bit like that. So since in James Bond, you also always start off with a great, location in the beginning. It's very nice to have this Northern Ireland Game of Thrones-like location we can use for this film.
Well, that is brilliant, and I know Northern Ireland Screen are very proud of the film as well, and they look forward to promoting it along with us over the coming weeks. And with the adventure theme of the film and trying to sort of crack a mystery without giving too much of it away, the whole notion of the race against time, how did you approach that in terms of the pace of the film and the dynamics, as the story unfolds?
Well, actually, this was very hard to shoot, the whole thing, because we had special working time for kids as well in Ireland as in Germany, and it was a very big puzzle because there are so many places it takes place, like in a different, we had to shoot it in different locations and with different actors at different times, and a lot of stuff outside. When it's raining, we were not able to just switch things because we always had this puzzle and everything had to go in time. So this was actually, most of it was a race against time while shooting, not so much in the film, but to like the same when we were shooting in Ireland. We had to switch the days because of the weather, which was not easy because everybody had to move to another location, because the cave, actually, which is in the movie, we shot also in Ireland, although it takes place in Germany in the end, but we found it very beautiful, this cave we found here. And so actually this was the biggest race against time, to just somehow get this really difficult locations shot with kids. Also, if I may say this, in the garbage fabric, it was also, we also had very limited time slots because they had to stop production at the moments when we were shooting. And so this was for me and for Amelia, this was a race against time, right, Emilia?
Yeah. Indeed. Well, it's brilliant that Amelia is with us for our conversation. And Amelia, did you have lots of fun on the set especially in the Northern Ireland scenes?
Yeah, we had a really great time in Northern Ireland, and it was just so cool to to shoot in this beautiful nature with the landscapes and the beautiful coastline. That was great, and we shot a lot of action scenes. That was cool too. For example, I had to cross a bridge between two rocks over the ocean. That was really exciting. And we also had a nice team and a very cool driver. His name was Mr. McKee. And he picked us up in the mornings from the hotel. And he had a lot of stories to tell because he talked about the places where they shot Game of Thrones, because there he was a driver too, so he met all the actors, and that was really cool. And we had every actor had an own trailer with a little room with a sofa, and we even had a little bathroom, and yeah, that was pretty cool.
That sounds very cool indeed, and audiences here are very familiar with the rope bridge at Carrick-a-Reid rope bridge, and you were very adventurous to go across that and be filmed at the same time. So that's an achievement. And Amelia, as a young actress and so brilliantly playing Alice in the film, along with your co-actors, is acting a career you would like to follow as you grow up?
I think so, because I think it's a lot of fun, and I like to play characters to play a character who maybe is completely different than I am, and that is cool, and I like to travel, so I especially like the shoots at other places. And also it's cool to meet new people and make new friends. For example, now at the Peppercorns, we became very good friends now, and yeah.
Well, that is brilliant. And what advice would you give young actors who want to maybe get into acting and try film or try other types of acting, maybe on stage or television? What advice would you give young people?
So, for example, when they are in an agency, as I am, it's like when they do some castings, it's important that to don't be too sad if they don't work out, because if they say no, this doesn't have to do anything with you or your acting skills. So there can be many reasons, like maybe they are searching someone with brown hair, but you have blonde hair, or the other girl fits better to the acting parents, and so just keep looking forward and believe in yourself. Yeah.
Thank you. That is brilliant advice. And Holger, what was the process like then casting the young people? And I'm sure you were just thrilled when you got your Peppercorns all on board. And if everyone is like Amelia, for example, was it just a brilliant experience then working with young people and that whole casting process?
Normally, it's a very long way to cast our actors. In the case of Amelia, it was a very short way, because we did a movie 4 years ago in Italy, and Emilia was, as Alice, a part of this group, of the Peppercorn group, and this time she was the youngest Peppercorn, and now she is the boss of the Peppercorns, so to speak.
Brilliant. You got very quickly promoted then, Amelia.
Yeah.
That's good. And Holger, then just overall, what were the challenges that you faced? I know Christian mentioned things like the weather and shooting in different locations, but were there any other challenges that you had to overcome with the production?
Financing a movie is always the hardest part. So to get all the money you need to make this movie possible. So of course it was really hard to finance the film, and we were very happy that we finally made it. But I think you can't take it for granted. Yeah, it's always hard, and from a productional point of view, it was very complicated to put all these locations together. And this was a special task for Christian, and he did it very, very well.
And Christian, what would you say were some of the funny experiences of the production and some of the fun times that you had on the set?
Well, actually, it was a lot of fun when we did all this bike stuff, you know, when we did all the kids and the stunt stuff, and that was really a lot of fun because we had really good BMX drivers there, and the kids did a few stuff themselves also. And for example, when we had this labyrinth, is it, do you say labyrinth?
Yeah.
In the end, this garbage labyrinth, like we in the beginning, it was like a joke. We built it up, you know, on a table. We had like little kids. We had like wooden sticks, and we built it. Okay, how could it look like? And then we said, okay, let's ask if they can build it for us. Then they built the stuff for us in large scale, and then we could drive through it and run through it, and had this different layers of garbage cans, and this was really fun shooting there with the kids. And in the end of the day, the guys who shot it, they sent like a rough edit of it, and this was really fun. They put some music on it, and even like this rough edit was so much fun to see the kids driving through the stuff and laughing, and also had with this kids on the bike weird ET touch when I saw it somehow. I don't know why, but you don't see kids on bikes so often anymore, so I like this a lot.
Yes, especially in European and independent made films, and it's so nice to have that reference and that sense of childhood fun and childhood adventure as well. And also then, Christian, just overall, what is the message that you'd like audiences to take away from the film? I know you touched a little bit about it at the start in relation to the environment and that, but what's your hope for audiences watching the film?
Well, I think it's important to give the audience a sensibility that garbage is a problem, and we have to find a way to solve this problem. The best thing is to produce less garbage. That's the easiest and best thing everybody can do, and start when you buy a salad, you know, you just buy the salad and not the salad washed and packed in a lot of layers of plastic. That's the easiest thing, to do it like that. But there are other things, other ways, of course, too, but it is a problem and we have to solve it. And I think this is an important message. And the more people that get in touch with this idea, I think the better it is. And we try to put this message in a entertaining way. So it's not like you have to be careful, like blah, 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 blah. But so you have really an adventure movie, but when you get out, you have something you can take out of it. So this was our approach. And I'm really happy with the results. So I hope it wasn't on screen in Germany yet. So not so many people saw it yet. Actually, probably after Belfast, probably more people in Northern Ireland will have seen it after than in Germany. So I'm really curious how the people would like it there.
Well, congratulations on the film, everybody, and it is such an important message that comes through, and as you say, in an entertaining and educational manner. And we wish you every success with the movie, and we are looking forward to showing it at the Cinemagic Festival in our new online streaming platform. And hopefully in the not too distant future, you may be making another film, and we would love to welcome you back to Northern Ireland and perhaps to screen a film in the cinema in Belfast.
Yeah, it was great in Northern Ireland.
Yeah, we were thrilled, and we had such a great time in Northern Ireland, and so the team was beautiful, and well, we would like to come back.
Hat die Tasche! Ich schneid ihn den Weg ab! Ende Gelände! Die Pfefferkörner haben dich gestellt!
Was waren das für Unterlagen, die gestohlen wurden?
Was stand da drin?
Das geht euch gar nichts an. Fangt bloß nicht wieder an, Detektiv zu spielen. Das ist kein Fall für die Pfefferkörner.
Irgendwas stimmt nicht mit ihr. Wir finden heraus, was da los ist. Verlass dich drauf.
Das war bestimmt Fleckmann, der Müllunternehmer. Na, der kann das erleben. Herr Fleckmann glaubt, der Ozean ist seine persönliche Müllhalde. Wir gehen damit vor Gericht und an die Presse.
Wollen Sie mich ärgern?
Weißt du das Passwort?
Komisch, jetzt nehmen immer die Namen ihrer Kinder. Flauschibär ist ja voll süß. Gut gemacht, mein kleines Flauschibärchen.
Wir sind wieder da, auf Kanonenjagd. Der Schreck.
Wenn mich nicht alles täuscht, müsste auf der Kamera auch euer Schiff mit drauf sein.
Dann besorgen wir uns die Aufnahmen.
Wie das stinkt. Jedenfalls riecht's nach Fisch.
Ganoven und Gangster.
Geht das nicht schneller?
Nee, die Kiste ist noch lahmer als du.
Räuber im Versteck. Wir jagen Tag und Nacht.
Wow. Wir halten zusammen.
Gangster.
Wir sind die Pfefferkörner.
Wir sind die Pfefferkörner.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.